This topic for today is on the death penalty. I picked this topic because I was for the death penalty. I wanted to see if I could persuade myself, after looking at all the information, of either being for or being against capital punishment. After doing research for this segment, my opinion stands that I am for the death penalty. Why am I for the death penalty is I could not imagine having my daughter or any one of my loved ones being killed by somebody, brutally murdered, raped, tortured, and then the perpetrator sits in prison and is enjoying their space, watching movies, eating 3 square meals a day, while my daughter or my loved one had to go through all of that. So although that I am for the capital punishment, I would like to see it be reformed. Too many inmates are on death row and don't deserve to die for their crimes that they committed 30 years ago. Bad enough to land them in prison for the rest of their lives, but not to have enough, not to be bad enough for them to die for. The capital punishment controversy is not new. It has been a hot topic since the ancient times. In early times, the death penalty meant that you were stoned to death, you were burned, you were executed by a firing squad, you were hanged, you were gassed, and now you're injected. Capital punishment was supported by many ethical perspectives as well as opposed by ethical perspectives. First, let's discuss some of those opposed perspectives. Morality, spirituality, politics, racism, and mental illness are the top 5 discussions of opposing it. These are all true. These perspectives are real, and they do matter, and they have been ignored to a point. This is why the death penalty needs to be reformed. Used correctly, it can be used as a bargaining tool. Like a news clip that I saw not too long ago about a husband who killed his 2 daughters and his pregnant wife and hid them, okay? And he should have gotten the death penalty, but he didn't get the death penalty because he told them where the bodies were at, so he ended up with life in prison. That is a tool that could be used for the death penalty. There needs to be accountability for these heinous crimes. It should be known to all that you commit the worst of the worst crimes, you will die. It should not take 30 years to do it. It should be swift and should be just. Some facts to ponder are the death penalty costs less than life without parole. It deters would-be criminals. 8th Amendment deems it constitutional. Death is a just punishment for a crime committed against the right to life, the right to freedom, and the right to safety. Now, if I could, I'd like to read you some pro-initiatives from some well-respected people. This one is from the late Judge Scalia, where he says, on the Constitution itself, not once in the history of the American Republic has the court ever suggested death penalty is categorically impermissible. The reason is obvious. It is impossible to hold unconstitutional that which the Constitution explicitly contemplates. The 5th Amendment provides that no person shall be held to answer for a capital crime unless on a presumption of indictment of a grand jury, and that no person shall be deprived of life without due process of law. Historically, the 8th Amendment was understood to bar only those punishments that added terror, pain, or disgrace to an otherwise permissible capital sentence. I would not presume to tell parents whose life has been forever altered by the brutal murder of a child that life imprisonment is enough. Edward Feeser. I don't know if I can find it here. Sorry. We reserve the death penalty in the United States for the most heinous murderers and the most brutal and conscious murderers. This is not, and some argue, a kind of state-run lottery that randomly chooses and lucky few of the ultimate penalty among all those convicted of murder. Rather, the capital punishment system is a filter that selects the worst of the worst. For your call to action, of course, it is all up to you to decide, but you need to voice your opinion. Let the legislators know how you feel, why, and whether you are for it or you are against it. The punishment must fit the crime. Thank you all very much, and God bless, and have a good day. Thank you.